What is up, everybody? Soloist TCG here with yet another deck build for you, bringing back a sequel to my OP08 Chopper with OP09 Chopper. Guess what? He has one new card and it's pretty good. I honestly wanted to make this music is getting really epic for me to go over this deck of all things, but I really wanted to make a sequel to my Chopper deck just because I think this is kind of like a passion deck of mine. I do love it, but the thing that made me want to make one really bad was because we had a new person win an event in Canada. Now he says here this was his locals. Now when I saw this linked to me, it said it was an event with like around 30 plus players. So you may be thinking, bro, it's locals, who gives a crap if someone wins locals? Well, first of all, easy love here. I love the fact that somebody won any kind of event with a deck like Chopper, because in a meta where it's all Dofi, Shanks, and Blackbeard, it feels so good to see a leader like this get some love and some attention. So I'm going to start making a lot of videos. Whenever I see someone like a player like this that maybe not a lot of people have heard of, look at this, 600 like 36,000 views, and he's got 113 followers. So this was pretty big for him to kind of get this notice pushed through, just because he's unique enough to cook up an anti-meta list for Chopper. So I'm going to start making videos on these to highlight the player and to kind of show their deck build and what their thought process was. He says right here, recently I won my locals OP08 2020 Chopper. I'm not going to read all of this here. It's all here if you want to pause and read it. Like, let me scroll down just a little bit because of my webcam. If you want to pause and read that slowly, you can. I'll skim through it. And definitely go follow him. Follow this guy. He's cooking up the Chopper. He is Santa Claus Chopper himself. Go follow him. It is absolute awesome stuff. Got the idea from a Japanese video talking about how Odyssey Chopper is so hard to remove in the format. Spoiler alert, he kind of is. So it took him started to cook. So he seems right here that Dofi was the only deck that got to 10 Dawn against me. So in his run, which it says he won against a Shanks, a Mirror. We were both surprised. A Mirror? That's crazy. A Blue Doflamingo and a Purple Black Luffy. So the thing to note here is that Shanks, Doflamingo, and well, mostly those three matchups are meta matchups that are ones that if you go to any kind of serious event, you're just gonna come across because that's just what people are playing to win. A Mirror is really funny, and Peanut Butter Luffy is kind of like it's good, but not a lot of people are playing it, but still good and hard to play against. Another deck I think this beats is Teach, because Teach and Shanks kind of don't do super well against aggro, like just complete aggro. Especially Shanks, a deck that tends to brick a lot and relies on their late game. If you don't even let them get to 10 Dawn, it's pretty good. It's pretty good to say the least. So the only one that got to 10 Dawn against him is Shanks, and I honestly don't, or Dofi, he says. I don't imagine a world where Dofi is a winnable matchup, but he says right here, I like to start second if I have the event in hand. Seems to be the win con for my game testings. 1 or 2 animals on the field and activate his turn. This won't let the Shanks matchup when I had 2 events in hand. Okay. This was possible thanks to my local playing less Lucci. Hardest matchup. Lucci is probably impossible, I will say. Lucci is probably impossible. But, I mean, we went through a phase where Lucci was pretty much impossible for every matchup. So, obviously, I wanted to highlight the creator and let his tweet kind of say mostly of the thought process behind the build, because I didn't make the build. I saw it, I loved it, threw it together, and literally, like, my first ever game with it, I put it together in print, played at Locals tonight. My Locals has 3 people in total, including me. So, I lost to a Red-Green Odin. I have a purist in my scene who loves Red Green Odin. Maybe I'll have him on here to explain that deck one time, because he's cooking with something too. And then I have another player who plays Lucci, Black Yellow Luffy, and Teach. So he played Teach tonight, and Chopper beat Teach, lost Red Green Odin. But the really cool thing here to note is from I've learned, this card is just always good. Like, kind of needed in your opening hand just to always flood the board, because if you're flooding the board on their turn, it's hard for them to plan to remove this stuff, because they could be halfway through their turn with their swing, and then they don't really get to remove because they use their resources. This card is always good, but this card is amazing when you play it off this card. because this card sets up the one Odyssey type character with a cost of 4 or less as active, including itself. So at the end of the turn, by the way. I need to specify. So this card plays this card out rested, and at the end of your turn, this card activates itself. So this is like the perfect combo here. This is also like the perfect combo. I didn't think of this. When I saw this in this guy's deck, it was like, this one got me so excited. I just saw the tweet and saw this picture in the deck list, and it's like a plug went in my brain, and I was like, that is the most ingenious thing I have ever heard in my life. So play this, search 5, play something. Play this, bounce this back, play it again, search again. You're bricking really bad. Play this, search, find something good. Play this, bounce this back. If you need to bounce it back again, go for it again. You want to go for game, but you're a little scared. Play this. Start going Oonga Boonga. Oh gosh, they're countering a lot. I might lose next turn. Play this. Bounce this back. I got my 2K back. But now I can bounce anything else out to have a body. It's really good for swarming. It's just a really interesting swarm mechanic in here. Everything else is pretty standard. You got this. Makes it easy for this to KO stuff. Double Searcher makes it easier to get your pieces. I did find a lot of games where I bricked. It's just because I have horrible luck. There's nothing to do with the deck or the player, or well, me as the player, I guess you could say. It has nothing to do with the list or the person who cooked it up. My luck, I could touch this desk and I'm surprised my entire setup doesn't collapse. I have horrible luck. I'm probably cursed from something, I don't know, but yeah, I really like this list. And shout out again to, what was his name? Let's pull this back up. Shout out to Easy Love here. Go ahead and follow them. There's their @ they'll be in the description as well. The link to follow them on Twitter. I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or anything, but if you go to their Twitter, I'm sure you'll find it. So thank you for such an awesome list. Any other list, if you want to comment, maybe if you win your local scene with a rogue deck, let's see. Let's click purple. If you win your local scene with, I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. Lim is kind of, Lim, honestly, if you want a local scene with Lim, let me know. I want to start obviously making videos on the leaders I like, but I love this idea that this guy from Canada won this event, and I want to highlight him and his deck by having a much worse player play his good ideas. So don't cringe too much if you're watching this video. Actually, if you win with Zephyr, let me know, because I think that deck is low-key gas, but too bad to make it work. Like, comment, subscribe on my stuff too after you follow him, please. Thank you. All right, I'm getting a run back on a Shanks that I didn't go very good against. I think you want to take second away from him and then keep, because this is a really good hand to have. So one thing to keep in mind is you kind of don't want to flood the board with 3Ks super early, because Marco is a problem. So I've learned that. Let's do this again and play. This is probably about the best thing we can play. Return cards, and we will 2K. Stay a little healthy. And we have 2 Dawn up. Are we going to Sanji again? Okay, and when I say again, I literally just did this matchup. So I don't want to start swinging yet, I don't think. Well, yeah, actually, I really do with Chopper here. So let's just swing 5 with lead. Bait out the leader ability. Swing. Or, okay, and he does it there. Oh, fudge. I'm stupid. Oh, I should have done it the other way. Oh, nuts. Let's do this. Return cards. Oh, that was so dumb. Oh, as soon as that happened, I said I shouldn't have paid attention. I spent the whole last game saying he's gonna Red Hawk, he's gonna Red Hawk. But he kept using rad beams and guard points, so I started saying, so he just doesn't have Red Hawk. But no, he has Red Hawk. Very defensive Shanks build. Interesting. I'd really like to keep this too, but we'll just have to see how that gets. I don't think we're gonna get to keep it. 6, 7. No, there's no world that's worth it. And then he leaves 2 up again. We do have 5 Dawn. So what we can do is this into this. Oh crap! Wait. Red Hawk. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god, he has every Red Hawk. Then we will drop Law, use card action, return this, play this into another one. That's fine with me. Restand. Did he use his leader ability? I don't know. With no Dawn up, there's literally nothing I can lose. Okay, I didn't remember. And then we'll set him as active. Now that is not bad, but I have not gotten to take any life, and he's on 7 Dawn. So something's dead, which is going to be probably Chop. Yep. And then no attack, which means that we can deploy, play this Chopper, return cards. Then we can give 3 animals something. We can go boom, 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 I guess. Then, hear me out, we can do this into here, replacing this. Card action to replace this, and play this again. Play another one of these over this. Return cards. Then we can just swing a bit. In turn, really in turn. Boom, boom. Now that is a pretty good board. Now I played that a little stupidly, but oh well. I think I should have probably attacked with Law. Yeah, I need to put aggression on. I don't know why I'm building board state and not swinging. It's a learning experience for me too. No blocker. Well, 2K. Final Fantasy X music goes hard. He does have a small hand size, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's play a hiking bear. Boom, boom, boom. Give this. So he has minus 2,000, so he's at 2K, 3K, 4, 5. Let's poke him with a 5, bait out the leader ability. Okay, and he did. So then let's poke him with 5. Okay. 6. What's the trigger? You play Shanks. You probably got a Red Hawk or something. No trigger. Let's throw 6. Okay. Then we can get 7, 8, 9, 10 over this, which will guarantee kill, maybe. Unless he wants to give me his hand. Okay. We'll restand. Not bad. Rayleigh. Rayleigh does actually get to work because I have 2 6Ks. Not bad. And I couldn't imagine him not wanting to clear board, which is fine. I can let one of these laws go, I think. This is a very defensive Shanks build. I've really... freaking Marco. He just drew that, I bet, too. We will give it to him, and then we'll counter out of this hit. Oh, we don't even have to. I think at this point we need to save this as 2K. So we'll drop this. Leader... We probably need to drop this, too, to find anything. 2K. Be fine. Then we'll leader... Boom, boom, boom. Let's toss a generous 6 into life. 6 into life. Seven into life. What's the trigger? This guy, seriously, I mean, that's a lot of... Plays a 6K base. I'm still going to do the same thing. Because burning cards out of your hand is a good thing for me. And we're going into this next turn in a decent spot, especially if he takes that. One thing that I could imagine being pretty bad for me is going to be 10 cost Shanks, debuffing everything. But I've got a pretty awesome board state. I guess it depends. Two 2Ks in hand. We will... Okay, hold on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits is all it's going to take. He definitely is going to try to rush me to death. And he has... Probably with Roger. I'm going to give him 1K here. Okay. Take 1. No blocker. I'll give him a 2K. It's still for sure a 10 drop. Like, guaranteed a 10 drop. Let's toss him a block on that. Maybe it's blockers instead of a 10 drop. GG. All right. Well, we'll see. Don't count your chickens too much. Let's toss. Oh, okay. Yeah. GG's, man. I was getting ready, but yeah, so the aggression can overpower Shanks. I misplayed a lot, but because I got online way too late, but still, whenever you get online, I feel like he should have tried to clear a board, but then again, there's no board to clear with these choppers really standing themselves back up. Let's get another one. Let's see how this does against Purple Luffy. I'll take first. I don't... We'll keep. Maybe I can find OP08 Chopper. I cannot. I don't want any of this. I guess I'll take 09 Chopper and pass. We need to make sure we leave up. Honestly, 2 non next turn for this would be great. Hopefully the aggression can overpower the Gum Gum Giants. We'll see. All right, let's toss a generous 6 at live. Get some counter out of hand? No. Wow. Maybe he's bricked. Leave 2 Don up so we can shut up and come with us. Get our board flooded. That's the key to the matchup. Any matchup, I think. You need this card and OP08 Chopper. You can find this card. This is the key. Mwah. Hard for them to remove halfway through their turn. It's like they can go into a turn knowing I need to remove this and remove this and have these resources for that. But if you're playing this and playing bodies in the middle of their turn when they're already using resources, that makes it a little tough. Then we get Kid on board. We will shut up and come with us. Play this. Return cards. We will shut up and come with us. We will play this. Return cards into this. And then we will 2K. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I feel like that's the sauce. I feel like that's the sauce. And now he just has to pass turn. If you would, please pass. Thank you. Let's go ahead and just plop down this chopper, and then we will boom, boom, boom. We will buff up this. Let's go ahead and just toss 6K. We'll drop. I don't know. This over this, I guess. Return cards. We're at 6 here. This is at 4. Toss a 5 into lead. We have 6-6. Yeah. 5-6-6. And he countered, even though taking a free block would have also been a good idea. And we're just tossing numbers at him like crazy now. With it being our Purple Luffy, he's going to want to use Dawn to play out Songoro next turn. Or Luffy Taro. He's not going to want to use resources to kill. I do have enough Dawn to set or counter to save some things. If you choose no friendly. They need to make more Odyssey animals so he can set more things up as active. This card is crazy, honestly. This card is really good. I wonder how good it'd be in Limb, too. I don't know, but in this deck, it's insane. And he leader abilities. He's going to be at 8. Luffy Taro, he's going to save one up for Gum Gum Giant. He's going to do that to rest something. Ooh, he's going to rest my freaking awesome card I was talking about how much I love. That seems like a weird thing to do, though. To be real with you. That just seemed like a weird play. Come on, man. What are you gonna rest? You have 8 or more Dawn. You sure do. And then he's gonna try to kill something with this. Go ahead and swing. Come on. Come on! Sorry, I'm not impatient. I swear I'm not impatient. But this is killing me. We let one hiking bear go. Because he's going to have to replace something anyway. And we'll 2K. That's good. That's a good card to get. Let's just play Loppin to get the stuff. We'll put a Dawn here, here, and here. Let's use this, buff this. Attack here. Do I want to play any of this stuff out? Yes, I sure do. Turn cards. Come on. Think really hard about it. Okay. Let's see. We got 5, 6. That's 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can make 3 6s right here. And then if this doesn't end up going through, because it's just going to eat his hand. 1, 2. He could clear us with no hand, so I'm going to have to kill Law last. Oh, shoot. I didn't put a Dawn on him. I'm stupid. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's honestly good for us. Let's swing 5 here. Oh, but he could rush. I guess we just have to trust the grace of good draw. Good RNG. Because this 7's not going to win it. God, this music is so good. It did win it. Awesome. Hey, maybe the aggression is just what we need. No 2Ks. That's a bummer. Definitely would have tried to leave one up for Gum Gum Giant. He really just underestimated how hard this deck could poke. And I would have gotten 2 2Ks in life. I would have lived. We didn't take any life in that one. So this is actually... This killed a Purple Luffy before it could even get to 10 Dawn. So when you play this deck right... It's really, really good. I think I love this deck, so give it a try. Follow the guy who made it on Twitter. Set it up, everything. Shout outs to him for cooking up such a fun, unique list that I think could be considered anti-meta. Like, comment, subscribe. See you for more. Peace out.